Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwyn's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back, my lovelies. Nice to see you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are always appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Just sharing confirmation, sharing your stories and booking readings. There is a 48 to 72 hour turnaround time for my readings. However, if you do need something a bit speedier, I do offer an emergency service which goes out within 12 to 24 hours. With that being said, I am still advertising raffle tickets for the chance of winning a live private reading with me. Okay, all of the money, all the proceeds go to charity. They go to a UK-based charity called Thames Hospice, which just supports those coming to the near or the end of their lives, their human lives, and their families. Okay, if that interests you, just have a look in the description box down below. If there is an X next to a number, that means it's already taken. Okay, if there is a number that you want, you can have as many raffle tickets as you want. There's £6, $7 or $7.22. When you PayPal me, please make sure that you put the numbers down that you want me to mark off for you. Okay, on the 30th of April I will be having a live tombola in which I will be picking out 3 lucky winners, and that on the first week of May is when I will be doing the live readings. The only way to have a live reading with me is through a raffle. Okay, now with that being said, there is still someone here and there going through the comment sections very sporadically now, just pretending to be me, pretending to be a light one, pretending to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp me, if there's any kind of solicitation for money in any way, shape or form, you're not talking to a friend. Okay, you're talking to a scammer. If you see any message from me, especially when it says beloved, because that's not how I roll, I will never contact you guys and solicitate readings. If you want a reading from me, you have to actually reach out to me. All of my information is in the description box. Please make sure that you're checking to see if there's a highlighted black banner behind me talking to you, because if there isn't, again, it's a scammer. Now, the energy that we pick up on, or I pick up and excuse me, is fluid and it's timeless, which means that I can be picking up on past, present or future energy, and sometimes an amalgamation of all three, so you just have to take what resonates and leave the rest. If I say he, she, male, female, masculine or feminine, we all hold these energies. We have both divine, masculine and feminine energy, so this reading could be for you, it could be for another light one, divine counterpart, it could be for your next door neighbour, it could be for someone completely different. So don't make the story fit if it doesn't. If there are no messages in this reading for you, please have a look at some of the other ones on my channel. If you can't find any that resonates, it just means that the messages aren't for you right now, or you could actually benefit from having a personal reading. Now let's get into this. I keep getting the song by Tracy Chapman rolling through my head. Fast car, you had a fast car, I had a ticket to move. I can't remember all the words. Now I can't remember, correct me if I'm wrong, I cannot remember if that song was about, you know, a young person taking care of a sick parent, because I always thought that it was somebody who kind of fell in love with somebody else who was going to whiz them away, and it turned out to be awful. Okay, but the energy that I'm getting is someone here is wishing, because there's something here with them being really overwhelmed. Because when I was setting up for this reading, I do like meditation and channeling and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I had a vision of somebody in like scuba diving gear, but they were looking at the gauge and it was like, you know, 60 seconds till they have no air left, but they're so far down in the ocean, they're so submerged, there's no way they'll get out, and just knowing that this is the end. So someone here is really, really overwhelmed by something that they feel now is a duty. Okay, because it's really irrelevant whether or not that Tracy Chapman song was about taking care of a parent or having to take care of somebody else. There's a disappointment here, and it's so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming. Tell me more about this, please and thank you. Tell me more. Tell me more, please and thank you. And we've got here authentic, real and organic. Now this kind of links onto the previous reading that I did, where there was somebody who, a feminine energy, very, very toxic, unbalanced energy, that was trying so very hard to stop someone from being seen as authentic, because whatever it is that this person, be that you or the person you're thinking of, is talking about, or how you're living your life to, you know, for the highest and greatest good, you know, showing up as your best version, is poking holes in lies that they've said. And people are looking at them now and going, well, why were you doing that in the first place? Whatever you're speaking truth of, keep doing so, because it's really blowing wide open whatever it is this person, people, group, circle, whoever they are doing in the background. Because yeah, look, you've got envy, punishment, and changing course. There has been this energy of trying to push towards a light one, an overwhelming either lack of motivation or an overwhelming energy of being nervous, of doubting oneself when it comes to moving forward. And it's almost like this person is trying to punish you, or the person you're thinking of, because of jealousy, okay? Because of jealousy. And you've got here anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. They were hoping something would work. They were hoping something would work. There's something to do with the way that you speak that gains or gives hope to others. And it's those who they see as easy targets. They're the ones that, this is the reason why they don't want you to speak up. Because I'm hearing something about being gullible. And I heard your business, something to do with your business. Now, that can be figuratively. It could be literally your business. It's your business and no one else's. Or it could be a 3D tangible business that you have. And it says here, the consuming family and peers, pressures of peers. So you definitely have someone who is linked to your family. That could be 4th house Cancer. So again, emotions are running very, very high right now. But for some reason, I'm getting a secret competition between siblings, between cousins, between people of quite similar ages. Okay. Now, I don't know why 6. 6 is there. I don't know if this is 6 years, 6 months, 6 weeks. And then you've got here spreading of conditions, influence and impact. Yeah, there's somebody who's quite jealous that they haven't been able to stop. The defamation of your character and name hasn't really done much except for highlight the fact that they're creating a fire. And in my previous reading, there was something that came out that was talking about there's no smoke without fire. And then having a lot of focus on that. So this person, whoever this person is, they've gained a lot of focus on why it is that they are bad mouthing you so much, or why they're doing certain things towards you in the background. So I don't know if this is gossip. I'm getting a lot of like 3rd house Gemini, but they're now being seen for exactly what they are, jealous. Okay. And very overwhelmed. There's something here about wishing that they wish something was different. Because I heard you had it all. You had it all. What did you have all of? You had it all. Now, faith came out upside down, okay? And it says trust, unwavering and confidence. I don't know if somebody went to church when they were young or went to Sunday school. There's something here about them being jealous at a point when you were young, when you found a group of like-minded souls, or you found a group of like-minded people who all kind of governed the same faith or had the same faith. I don't know if you are of the same faith now, but this person was always, there was something about not liking the fact that you were away from them. Because this is giving me sibling rivalry or like cousin rivalry, but it's family, it's familial, okay? Because it says here, burnt by the sun, ambition, extension and reach. So somebody here, this is telling me that at the time when, if you had, you know, when you were younger, if you were going to church, and some of us, you know, we're brought up in religious households where, for example, going to temple or synagogue or church is just part and parcel of the daily routines that you go through, you know, as part of your culture and tradition. And others, for example, I didn't. I came, you know, I have a parent that's an atheist and one that's Roman Catholic, but neither was ever forced on me or my siblings. It was just, you go out and you search what it is that you see as truth. But there's something here with one of your siblings or your cousin or someone you were very close with, while you were going and, you know, finding out who you were when you were young, finding that sense of purpose in either a church or a spiritual community. This person was looking at things that were lower level at the same time to find their identity, is what I'm getting. And you've got transgression, and they're realizing what a mistake it was, and that there was again this secret competition of, I don't want to be a follower, I don't want to do what that person's doing, so instead I'm going to do my own thing. And they're seeing the transgression in this, the flaws, the contradictions, and it being a mistake. okay? Especially with that number condensing down to a 5. Because I heard 5 years too long. For 5 years too long. What does it mean, 5 years too long? Tell me, what does it mean, 5 years too long? Too many. Let's take this one. Put it back. I'm going to put these back as well. 5 years too long, what does that mean? Oh, all of them are coming out. Okay. So you've got yielding, rapture, and bliss. So for 5 years, something was going their way. I had the darkened path. So this person was quite happy doing what they were doing, either to you, and I head to the wider community. So you're not the only target. You're the person you're thinking of is not the only target. And they were quite happy with this yielding, rapture and bliss, condensing down to a 9. It was like a wish fulfillment that brought in a lot of bank. It brought in a lot of money and abundance and comfort. And there was some sort of security being part of a harem or being part of some sort of group that did it together. Because you've also got here allure, desire, manipulation. They were very, very good at alluring in certain targets. Very, very good. I'm getting succubus or incubus kind of vibes here, okay? And what have we got here? Trust, craving, compulsion, and obsession. This person, there's something here about, I don't know if they are substance abusing. I heard yes, alcohol abusing. If there's other things, abusing their body, allowing other people to abuse their bodies. But they had some sort of thirst. And the thing is, when I look at that though, with the blood around the mouth, this was more to do with energy and power. I heard energy and power. They didn't see themselves as an aggressor, and I heard they didn't care. They weren't looking at it like that. But this again, allure, desire, manipulation, seduction, they liked the kind of power it gave them. Because I heard Tate, I keep hearing Andrew Tate, it was that kind of vibe. And you've got here, yeah, something happened to them to now see the transgressions in their ways. This person is at a massive crossroads in their life. Why are they in a massive crossroads in their life? Because you've got training, consistency, and practice upside down. They lied to themselves in thinking that they were the same energetic match as you. In that, I don't know when they decided that they were going to see you in their sights as a target. It could have been from a very long time ago. It could have been recently. But something in the 5 years, something about either from now to the past 5 years was almost like their heyday. It was their peak. And something has happened in which they have realised that they are they're no competition. They're not on the same level as you. And it's because there's something here, because I keep hearing it takes a community to raise a child. It's that kind of energy of them doing it together with other people. And then the people that they were doing this with, this network, was almost like their support system. So if one person was doing voodoo and the other person's doing hoodoo and someone else is doing Celtic this, someone else is doing Nordic that, they saw themselves of having this backup plan, because it's not just to do with spell work. There's something here, I keep seeing people wearing shades, like wearing sunglasses with long hair, looking slightly bougie. So there was a lot of like money that exchanged hands. But I don't know what it is about, they had a wake-up call. Especially with this training, consistency and practice. There was something they were lying to themselves about, okay? Because on this side it says connecting deep within, sacred dance and instinct. They literally close themselves off, because that connecting deep within, it's a lot easier to shy away from our pain and from our trauma than to look at it and heal it. And that's not even a judgment, that's true. It is very difficult to look within the recesses of what hurts within us, where that came from, who created that, why we're holding on to it, and to love it so that we can let go of it and shine more light on it. And this person, whatever they were doing, whatever they're doing now, it's to kind of numb how they feel about an experience that happened to them when they were younger, okay? But that something happened and they've now realised that they are absolutely no match for you. Because while they've had this massive support system, this group, this network, you've been doing it by yourself. What does that say? What does that say when they go up against one person? Even if they are doing this to many other light ones, they're attacking you. And there was a reading that I did a while ago, which was talking about going on shifts. There were cycles. So, you know, they do this, this and this, and then they swap over and someone else would do it. But it's just you. What does that highlight about these people over here, or this group, or this coven, or this sect, or this person, whoever, that they need to have 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, however many, working on one individual, and that individual still standing? Mighty, mighty power. Wow, wow, wow. Let me have a look. I want to take out a deck I haven't had out for a while. Let me have a look down here. Oh, you got to see my chin. Woo. Now let's have a look. Tell me more about this person. Why am I hearing Tracy Emin? Tracy Chapman, not Tracy Emin. That's an artist, isn't it? Now you've got one here. Now this person may be very much into art, and for some reason I'm getting this person kind of compares, if you do create art, if you're a painter, an illustrator, a singer, something that you do with your hands mostly, there's someone here who compares the art that you create, because I'm getting doppelganger energy from this person. Now you have here magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by a magical fairy, or by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Okay, and that's in reverse. So this is all to do with heart chakra, but I'm not just getting heart chakra. There's something here about elemental beings. I heard ripped from the ground, ripped from the ground. What was ripped from the ground? I had a ritualistic sacrifice. There was something that was done that tainted the ground somewhere in like a forest, and it's got a clearing. This person was part of it, and there's either like sprites or fae or some sort of elemental being that's angry, that's really angry with this person. Now you've got journey on here, and it says it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. This person may be trying to come towards you. Okay, but there's something here about running away from what's coming towards them. Okay, they're running towards you because of your light, because they're realizing, that's why they've realized that you're no match for them, or they're no match for you, excuse me, because it says on here the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation, and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. There's something here with there being a genuine, it's a genuine apology, but at the same time there's always things that are hidden behind it, other intent, enlightenment. This person realizes, they realize who you are now, and they're kind of like kicking themselves, because you've also got, I never know how to say this, Vesica Pisces, okay, and I'm gonna have to Google what that one means. Sorry, I don't know everything, I am learning as I go along. Let's have a look. Let me put it in just to see what it means. But this person, I keep hearing in my heyday. So this person loved living the high life of other people's money, okay? And now the well is dry. Let's see what it means. Spiritual meaning. Let's have a look. Okay. Blib, 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 blib. I'm just going to read out what's come out on here. In Christianity, the fish represented by the Vesica Pisces or Pisces, like graphic construction, was the symbol of Jesus of Nazareth. Christ's apostles were commonly referred to as fishermen, and the Christ and his teachings were represented by the Vesica Pisces symbol, with a small addition resembling a fishtail. How interesting. You know what? I learn something new every flipping day. This being on its side, there was a thirst for knowledge that came from this family member, this sister, this cousin, whoever they are. And there is definitely this energy, especially with them, they kept talking about a fishtail. This person could be an Aquarius, or this person, their friends, whoever they are, whoever they sit in their friendship group with, they see themselves as more knowledgeable than the people that they interact with. Okay, there's definitely this narcissistic energy of I know better than you. With it on its side though, this person kind of barred themselves from seeing other perspectives, because seeing other perspectives, whether that is like learning, higher learning, esoteric learning, or just, you know, learning about yourself, if they were given information that went against this very incongruent and very fragile idea that they had put around themselves of themselves, of them being the victim, of everybody throwing things at them and them getting hurt, rather than they're the co-creator of their own experience, and that they're more or less where they are because they put themselves there, because they interacted with that energy. This is very much, with this craving, compulsion, obsession, they're obsessively either watching you or trying to learn from you, but they don't wish to heal from you. Okay, look, because you've got protection upside down. Now this is double, okay, as in there is definitely an enlightenment one. There's an enlightened one here who is being told to up their wards. It's not saying that you're unprotected, it's just saying be aware that this person is trying to come towards you in some way. And I heard a hex. Okay, and it says the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. This person also, there's something, I don't know who they work with. Okay, there's definitely a Reiki master or somebody who works with that kind of energy, but something wasn't protected. They didn't do some sort of protection circle, and I keep getting this energy of whoever this person is for you, there is a want, will and intent for you to rush something, okay? Be that how you set up your protection wards, whether you do your meditation first thing in the morning, if you've got like a set routine of what it is that you do before you go to work, before you wake the kids up, before you walk your dog, whatever it may be, this person was trying to get you into that energy of irritation so that you'd skip certain things or cut corners, because they're very, very aware that they aren't any match for you. They can't go head to head with you. They have tried. They got burnt. Okay. So they're trying to, and look at that. I open it and it says temptation on there and enlightenment. This person may be trying to cover themselves in a false light of some sort. And it says here, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever the guise, and enlightenment. Okay. So they're definitely trying to get you to cut corners, to do something. Something about being irritable, like if you smoke, whether that is plant or tobacco. There's something here about overindulging on both. Or if you do tipple a bit of alcohol here and there, you going overboard. If you like to have, a lovely cake now and again, getting you to get to the point where you want to eat the whole cake, okay, to block your transformation. Because it says on here, this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation, the best is yet to come. That's why they're trying to hold you back. That's why they're trying to hold you back. Now, what happened to this person's support network? What happened to this support network that they were in? Friendship, solitude. Ask yourself that, yeah, this person's either been kicked out of this group, they're not talking to them, or this person has isolated themselves, okay? Because you've got solitude coming out in friendship. And it says for solitude, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently in your quiet times, okay? Wow, okay, so if I put this one here, this person's been gunning for you for a while, and I keep hearing isolation. This person has wanted you to be isolated. They have not wanted you to connect to the divinity of yourself or to higher powers, whatever you see as your higher power, because this person is obsessed with up-wanting you, like what's the word? Up-wanting, just doing something better than you and going, look, see, I always knew that I was better than you. You have friendship here as well. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. This person, there's something here about the way that they create connections. It's not just like, a natural thing where you may bump into someone, and it could be at the bus stop, it could be going to the the superstore or the supermarket, or it could be at your local Pilates, whatever, and you just start talking and you vibe, and you've got the same kind of energy, and then you realize, hey, we've got very similar values, and a friendship just develops naturally. This person over here, there's something here with like social awkwardness, like this person doesn't really know how to do that. So instead they use some sort of allurement, some sort of succubi or incubi energy, where they enchant that person into wanting to spend time with them, okay? And you've got here transformation Ask your soul. You're being told, definitely look at not so much protective measures for your heart space. I heard yes, but heart chakra balancing. Heart chakra balancing. Someone here needs rose quartz. Someone needs obsidian. This person might use obsidian, maybe obsessed with that crystal, because it's a very grounding crystal that absorbs negativity. And if this person is constantly in that negative, low vibrational energy, there's something here about they go through a lot of those crystals. They crack quite regularly, and I've seen them, like, you know, different Facebook posts and groups and stuff, and they're like, oh my gosh, this crystal just cracked. What does it mean? To me, from experience I've had at working, you know, in very stressful environments in the past when I was, you know, working fully, is, you know, I've had necklaces, I've had rings, I've had all these different things crack. And it's because they absorb that energy in your environment, not just from you. And when they crack, it's not just that they're just finished doing their job. No, no, no. They've absorbed as much energy around you as they can and from you. And for me, usually that is a sign that either the environment you're in is not for your highest and greatest good, or the intent and energy that you are pushing out is not for the highest and greatest good of yourself, or the person you're sending it out to. This person goes through a lot of like black, grey or dark coloured crystals regularly, okay, because of spell work or intent or evil eye or something along those lines. And it's all to do with blocking your transformation. Because if I put this one over here, this person wants you to feel lonely rather than just being alone. And there's nothing wrong with having solitude, that you can go inwards to heal, you know, because you've got motivation here and then you've got let go. This person won't let go of something. Okay, alignment always reminds me of Archangel Michael. But you've got on here, it says motivation, and this is to do with your heart space. It says here, when spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So this person's definitely still trying to cord onto someone's heart space here. They have a lot of motivation. There's something here about trying to connect or contact an old friend of yours. There's something, they may have shared a friend with you at some point, or it might have been a mutual friend, or it could be on social media that you have a mutual friend that you didn't realise about if you have blocked this person. Letting go. Ask your soul. Ooh, so there's some sort of soul contract going on. I heard dark karmic. And you've got alignment coming out. Now, where would you like me to place this one, actually? Put it back. I've been told to put it back. Okay. And at the bottom, you've also got enlightenment coming out. Now, what is it that they won't let go of? There's something that you may have said to them. Okay, if you were estranged from this person and you don't speak to them anymore, there may have been something that you said to them that they can't let go of. And if it's not that, and if that doesn't resonate for you, if you have some sort of public platform and you've spoken about something, it's really hit a nerve for them. It comes back to that reading that I did about, you know, them wishing to paint you in an inauthentic light. It's because there's something that you have said that not only hits home for them, but it rings true for the people around them. Because again, this is coming back to this Aquarian energy, this 11th house, you know, friendships, communities, social circles. People are looking at them in a certain way. They're asking them why they're so obsessed by their own sibling, by their own family member, by their own cousin, by whoever that might be. And look, you've got the law of abundance is working in your favour. There may have been at some point a lie talking about how you were sending things towards them, or you did something to them, and anything that may have happened to you that was tumultuous by their hand, they would have explained by, well, that's the law of karma, you know, that is the law of polarity, that's just snapping back because they did this, this and this. Isn't it awful? Can't you see, you know, painting a picture of you? Well, the thing is, it's not just your truth that you're speaking. The law of abundance is working in your favour because you've stood true to your own moral code. You're taking that time to heal, to work on yourselves, to return to sender what isn't yours without malice. And doing so, you've also got this coming out. And you've got secret society in reverse. I don't know if this person wanted to be part of a secret society, or they felt like they were, because there are definitely connections to some sort of secret society or cycle or circle or whatever. This person felt they had a higher stature than they actually do. So I don't know, I'm sorry if you can hear scratching, that's my dog, she's asleep and I think she's dreaming of either digging or running. But this law of abundance, there's a lot of disappointment coming from over here. Also, whatever it is that you're speaking on is getting closer and closer and closer to the full truth. And I don't know if this person over here, this family member, has been told that they have to do a specific thing towards you to shut you up, in other words, okay? And that's why they're so obsessed, because they have this personal vendetta, but they also now have a duty, and that might be where this disappointment has come in, especially with that Tracy Emin. Why do I keep going to say Tracy Emin? Curious. This person may go to a lot of museums. They may sit in museums quite a lot, because I heard lonely. Tracy Emin is a British, she's a British artist, okay? And about 10-15 years ago, she became so like kind of loved for doing this installment where it was a bed, okay? And the bed was unmade. There was like a pretend used tampon in a teacup, bottles of vodka around. It just looked like a messy woman's house, right? And she got accolades for it, and everyone was like, Tracy Emin, oh my gosh, you're amazing. I think she's crap, to be quite honest. I mean that installment I did not like. But this person seems to, I keep getting Tracy Emin, so this person may go to museums, or they may be looking back to the time when they were very artistic, or when they had, you know, belief in themselves to create. And that, you know, that song Fast Car, that disappointment in what the result of this person's life has turned out to be. There's also a disappointment that they're kind of like, they've been shunned by a community, by a circle, or maybe even by this, you know, secret society, whoever they are, because they're like, you're not matching up to what you said on your CV. And not only that, this person's now walking around with this either rage or blame. I heard frustration towards you because they can't match up to you either. Well, and it says stability comes from growth and abundance. They've realised this. They've actually realised this. They've realised that they really effed up. And when you were searching out who you were as a kid, whether that was going to, you know, Bible classes, or, you know, joining that pagan group, or, you know, Hinduism, or whatever it was that's, you know, kind of drew you in when you were a kid, this person's realising if they had actually gone down the same path as you, you two would have grown together, and you could have been in the same place. But the thing is as well is that this person doesn't realise, and I don't think they wish to kind of look at that, is that they're not from royal Egyptian bloodline, okay? And I've had questions with people going, oh, what is that? So I will do another reading specifically on that. It's a lineage that goes back to ancient Egypt and even further, okay? But there's definitely a want to be who you are. There's definitely a want to be who you are, okay? Let me see what came out. Now, up or down? And it says here, forged documents, bribery, secrets, lies, and jail time. Okay? I want to put this one over here. So this person, that, like I said, for 5 years, okay? Now, that 5 years could have been from present now, going back 5 years, or just before. This person's done something with a group, with other people, with other women or other men, where they've forged certain documents. They've done something to sign someone's name here to live the high life, okay? I don't know why I'm being told for specific people here, you need to get, so I was just having a nice sip of my peppermint tea. Someone here needs to go and get a credit report, but not just like the free credit report, actually sign up for, dependent on where you are in the world. Like here we have Experian, we have Equifax, we have all these different ones. Someone needs to go and have an in-depth credit check report done for them, okay? Spanning back the last, I heard 15 years, going all the way back 10 to 15 years, and looking through absolutely everything, because there's something here about either loans being taken out, or something being remortgaged, or something in there where this person has purposely done this and put a mark against your name because they wanted to slow you down with something. And I keep hearing your business. Let me see. And it says you deserve the finer things in life, because they wanted this. And if I place this one over here, Okay, I've done a reading talking about family members looking out to see if their spell work worked or their witchcraft worked, and then taking notes, and someone pretending to be a genuine fan. There's somebody here in someone's friendship group that is two-faced, or someone who's under kind of like the control of a spell, an allurement by this sibling, cousin, whoever that might be, and they've kind of done some sort of heart spell, something to kind of forge this friendship so that this person will watch on you or what you're doing. Okay, and there's I don't know what it is. I keep hearing a serpent's tongue. A serpent's tongue. You deserve the finer things in life. I don't know how they speak on this other person, because you've got underneath here, it says the 10th house, career and fame, and it says the goat, hardworking, focused and ambitious, multiple streams of income, I can never say this word, reputable, I can't say it, reputable. There are some words that my mouth just goes over, and this is one of them, okay? So I'm just going to say reliable. Honest, strong and positive relationships with father, balanced masculine energy, go-getter, structured view on progress, deep knowledge of persuaded field, expert, public presence, inspires others, okay? They can't, wow. They don't want to let go of the fact that you know what your soul's purpose is, or you're at least following your instinct, you're following your intuition, you're following your heart and your passion's lead. They don't want to let go of this. Because I heard, what is mine? What is mine? Because look, you've got the law of abundance in the reverse. This person has tried things like money spells, gambling, scratch cards, online, casinos. They've tried all these little scams and all these big scams. But the thing is as well, the law of abundance is not working for them because they won't let go of somebody else's destiny. They won't let go of somebody else's growth, and they refuse to look at their own because they're too thirsty looking in your business. Tell me why I got the 10th house, career and fame. Why did I get the 10th house, career and fame? Because I heard I can do it. This person constantly, like I said, is comparing themselves. They think they can do things better than you, and they won't let go of the fact that they can't, because they're not supposed to. It's not even that, I've said before, they're not the same vibrational match for you. They're not a match for you, but they're not supposed to be doing the same thing as you, okay? There's nothing wrong with coming from a family of artists or a family of singers or a family of dancers, and you all have very, or a family of builders and architects or electricians or policemen and women. But it doesn't mean that every single one is going to come from a cookie cutter, that they're going to be exactly the same. And this is something that they can't let go of. They can't let go of the fact that you outshine them. There's a court ruling, okay? So this is the reason I think it's important for those who, let's say, for example, this may resonate for you, but you haven't gone through any court battles. It's important because something was masked in a court ruling to either go in their favour or they wished for it to go in their favour. It's important for whoever it does resonate with. And remember, I can give you legal advice from the cards that come out, but I'm not qualified. I am not a professional lawyer or attorney. So please make sure that if that resonates for you, especially looking into credit checks and reports and things like that, that you are, once you do something like that, that you are speaking to a lawyer or an attorney and not just using what you get from here. But you've also got here, and this came up upside down, and this is I can't remember if this is the right name, Metatron's cube, and it says Egyptian energy, higher realms of consciousness, time to meditate, protective shield, divine channel of earth and cosmos, connection to angels, and it's upside down. So there was definitely something they tried to do to either block you from your own soul's calling, from connecting to your I am presence, so that you would let go of something, or you would look into something else for your career. But also it was to cover something that they did in court, or something that they don't want going to court. And you've got start saving coming up. So somebody may actually have a court case come up that they weren't expecting. Because I heard so sue me. And you've also got here divine messages coming out, and it says expect your connection to the divine to ramp up. Vivid dreams and visions, aha moments, signs and synchronicities. So there's definitely something coming towards you, and actually as well, I'm getting that there's some sort of investment that you may have to pay into, be that energy, be that, you know, emotion, be that actual finances, to make something grow. But be aware that there is a family member here who is watching, or they have somebody who's also watching you and taking note to see whether or not you are getting closer to that. And that, I don't know why I keep getting merchandise or something to do with how you promote yourself. How you promote yourself. Okay, now it says here get it aligned, and it says for these, take some time to focus on these areas, and it's pointing at the third eye, the heart chakra, the sacral and solar plexus. Okay, so someone here needs to do either meditation, breath work, or some sort of clearing meditation or transmission to actually cleanse out certain areas, because this person is definitely sending something. Okay, and I heard the shit is hitting the fan. It's 3, 2, 1, and what does that say? Oh, it come up upside down. Say yes. Say yes to what? Ooh, over here. You're going to be given quite, let me place it up here so you can see it. You're going to be given instructions from your guide on some sort of career move, promotion, investment, what it is that you should be saving for and what you should be veering away from. Human resources upside down. This person, I don't know if this person is the one that kind of like obsessively watches you, and that's if you, let's say for example you have a YouTube channel or you have a blog or a Facebook, I don't know, Facebook market business, whatever it may be for you, but this person then goes and complains about certain things that you post or your content to try and get you taken off. Look, because it says expect delays. And the last one that I'm going to take out is 5th house drama, romance and drama, third party affairs, unfaithfulness, ego, outshining others purposefully. Yeah, this is the energy. Constant competition, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Creating and living in chaos, narcissistic tendencies, control, creative blocks, impotence, sleeping with the boss, immature and pettiness. Well, 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 well. Let me place this one over here. There's definitely some sort of like drama happening in this friendship circle as well. This person is either being blanked by the other people that they work with, or they're kind of ghosting them for some reason. They may have been told that, that's what I mean with, they thought they were higher up in the ranks of whatever this little group is, and they were. Because with waitress, I'm not saying that waitress, they're subservient, but when you're in any kind of service industry, you are then catering for someone else, and this person doesn't like that. They don't like that they're having to cater for someone else. They do not like authority. They wish to be the authority, the leader. Okay, but I keep hearing a tyrant. Anything else that wishes to come out before I go? Let me have a look. What did I get there? Tarot reader. So this person could be on YouTube, they could be on Facebook, they definitely have some sort of platform, some sort of public platform. And this person as well, oh, so this person hasn't got as many views as they used to have. There's something here also with them enchanting their own readings to get more views in. Now they may have been saying that about you, to be quite honest, because it says on here, I love you but I hate you, codependent, imbalanced, jealous, I want to be you, give me your energy now. And then on this side, it's because this is what is already, if this hasn't already started happening for you, it's literally around the corner, and they're aware of this. And that just came out as well, 75,000 or more. And I heard bucket loads more. Bucket loads more. Now before I go, I want to get some zodiac signs, some houses, some planets and all that jazz. And you've got on here, the placement of Neptune in your chart explains your psychic intuition and how you dream. So this person's definitely been trying to get into your dream downloads. There may be a call for you also to start not only writing down what your dreams mean, but buying things on dreams, dream interpretations, courses on dreams, looking into astral projection. And look, Leo's underneath, and we just had 5th house come out as well. And you've also got here the placement of the moon in your birth chart will reveal a lot about your habits, reactions, instincts, and how you express your emotions. This person, like I said at the start, with there was a lot of moon energy or an overflow of emotions that they just can't hold on to anymore. This person may be having dreams about you. They may be having dreams about you winning something or being gifted something. And then underneath here you have got Jupiter. Jupiter is known as the planet of luck and abundance. Where it's placed in your birth chart will uncover how you experience fortune, wealth, and success. So this person, there was something here about trying to change the outcome of some court hearing, but they weren't able to change it. I did do a reading not that long ago about someone losing their mind, just losing their ish in a car because they read something in like a court document. There's money owed, there's something that they have to give back, okay? And they may be trying to read the cards to find out how they can get away from that, okay? Makes sense why they are wanting to run away, you know? But I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. I'm sorry if you can hear that noise in the background. That's my dog drinking water. Perfect timing. Thank you so much, Sandy. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. You are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your comments and emails. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it is never expected, but it's always deeply appreciated. It means I can put more time, more love, and more cards into this lovely channel. Anyone that wishes to come in with a chance with winning a live reading from me, all of the information about the raffle is down in the description box, and anyone that feels moved to have a personal reading, all the information is down there as well. Just go to the second paragraph down, look for that row of blue arrows pointing up. I've got 2 emails there. I'm going to leave it now because my dog's pacing. I think you want to go out for a walk, don't you? Yes, I know. Right, I hope you guys have an awesome morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.